The Rig Veda. Mandal 10th. Sukt 129. In English, it is known as the Hymn of Creation. In Sanskrit, it is called Natasya Sukta. It is the 129th hymn in the 10th Mandala of the Rig Veda. Here is the English translation by Kaegi, as quoted in Surendranath Dasgupta, Ph.D., in his book A History of Indian Philosophy, Volume 1. There are 6 volumes, published in 1922 by Cambridge University, Trinity College Cambridge. 1. Then there was neither being nor not being. The atmosphere was not, nor sky above it. Was there the fathomless abyss of waters? 2. Then neither death nor deathless existed. Of day and night, there was yet no distinction. Alone that one breathed calmly. Self-support. Other than it was none. Not aught above it. 3. Darkness there was at first in darkness hidden. The universe was undistinguished water. That which in void and emptiness lay hidden. Alone by power of fervor was developed. 4. Then for the first time there arose desire, which was the primal germ of mind within it. And sages, searching in their heart, discovered in nothing the connecting bond of being. 5. The author has refrained from providing the translation. However, the English translation offered by A.L. Basham for 5th Richa, in his renowned classic The Wonder That Was India, can be found at the end of the translation of the Natasya Sukta by Kaegi. 6. Who is it knows? Who here can tell us surely from what and how this universe has risen? And whether not till after it the gods lived? Who then can know from it has arisen? 7. The source from which this universe has risen, and whether it was made or uncreated. He only known, who from the highest heaven rules, the all-seeing Lord, or does he know? Now the translation of 5th Richa as given by A.L. Basham in Wonder That Was India. And they have stretched their cord across the void, and know what was above and what below. Seminal powers made fertile mighty forces. Below was strength, and over it was impulse. Comment on Wonder That Was India by A.L. Basham. The Wonder That Was India was first published in 1954 and was published in India in 1981 by Rupa Paperback, Calcutta. The full name of the book is The Wonder That Was India, a survey of the history and culture of the Indian subcontinent before the coming of the Muslims. In Wonder That Was India, the Natasya Sukta is included in Chapter 7, Religion, Cults, Doctrines, and Metaphysics, under the heading Speculation and Gnosis on page 249. While translating the 5th Richa of the Natasya Sukta, the author mentions his version of the terms found in Brahmanical literature. A.L. Basham has discussed the Hiranyagarbha, or cosmic egg, as translated by A.L. Basham. According to his understanding of creation, he has attributed the aspect of creation to the Hiranyagarbha. The same thing is found in his translation of the 5th Richa. It seems the author had not studied the Puranic literature, which has given the aspect of Manas Putra of Brahma, which is also part of ancient literature. I have no clue or basis for understanding why S.N. Gupta omitted the translation of the 5th Richa of Natasya Sukta. A.L. Basham attributed this development to later speculation among Vedic scholars. It is important to note here that European scholars, especially from Oxford and Cambridge, considered the 10th Mandala a creation of the 10th century BC. On the other hand, Dr.S.N. Dasgupta mentioned that the first comment on the hymn of creation was found in another Vedic literature, the Satyaptha Brahman, and later the Atharva Veda. Purpose and objective of the content. My purpose here is not to explain Natasya Sukta's content and the core implication in the development of thought. My primary objective is to show how the finer aspects of Vedic literature were introduced to the Western world by English and German scholars and through English literature to the rest of the world at the beginning of the 20th century. The Western scholars had already received an understanding of the Vedic literature, even in the 19th century, and we find many German and English philosophers influenced by the content of the literature. I request the viewers to watch and take this presentation as evidence of the spread of the ideas given in the literature of the 20th century through English publications.